Okay, peace and love, everybody. Peace and love. Yes, my name is Ringo, and I'm here to make you aware on the 21st of September, it's the International Day and Moment of Peace. So I'm here on behalf of the UN General Secretary to let you know that at noon on the 21st, that we can have a moment of silence for peace. I'm going to have my moment now. Ooh, I feel good. Peace and love, everybody.
We are playing here today to honor the lives of the children who died in Syria. It's very sad to think the kids were my age or younger. This concert is to cherish their memories and to help spread the message of peace. We can't remove anger from the world. But we can all do our parts to help people remember to respect one another.
That was wonderful.
You're watching the Peace Day, global internet broadcast celebrating the United Nations International Day of Peace. The Peace Day global internet broadcast promotes the United Nations, its agencies, funds and programs around the world working for peace, the environment, human rights, and social and economic justice.
My take on peace takes me back to when I was a kid in Liverpool, and we were in the shadow of World War II. I remember once talking to my father about whether people wanted peace, because it seemed like there was so much war and so much stress in the world that maybe I thought people didn't want peace. He said to me, I remember very clearly, he said, people want peace. Everybody everywhere wants peace. He said, it's the governments, the politicians who want the fights. So the idea of having a peace day where we can set aside all of that and allow barriers to come down, allow people to get in with much needed aid and medical supplies is a fantastic idea that I support wholeheartedly.
You know, I remember when I first heard that some little kid, brings a gun into school. And then you start hearing all these problems.
I have a school where there's been 24 murders since January 1 in my neighborhood. I have kids suffering from post-traumatic stress in children.
Kids have so much on their plate this day and time.
I can't concentrate. I get overly frustrated sometimes.
Kind of angry all the time.
And then they introduce this technique where the student can dive within and enliven that inner happiness, inner intelligence, inner creativity and love. And they see the problems start evaporating.
I'm Dr. Oz. We have an obligation to provide a peaceful world for our children. As a doctor, I believe peace and health are interdependent. When a child feels secure and nurtured, they have less health problems. When a chronic stress occurs, conflict and anxiety are present in a home or in a society. There are direct effects on a child's overall physical and mental health. That's why I am joining these dozens of world leaders and celebrities to take a moment and remind us all to reflect on our obligation to bring peace to the world. It starts with finding serenity in our life, which will spill over and affect those around us. And ultimately, it creates a peaceful world.
I'm Lieutenant Colonel Vinci Snaga. I serve with the United Nations mission in Liberia. I am a peacekeeper.
Hello, I am Major Romana Zaman. I am with Bangladesh Engineer Construction Company. I am a peacekeeper.
I am Augustus Nimley.
I am assigned with the public information section. I am a peacekeeper.
Well, it's important because, you know, we're targeting the kids, and we want the kids to be successful in their life, and we want them to be the ones also coming to our games and with the smiles on their faces, and, you know, we just want to be that positive influence of coming out here and showing them that there's somebody that cares. So, you know, that's why it's important for us to teach these character traits when we come in and do our cheer program and things like that.
Well, the self-esteem program, the cheer program, ties into a lot of the things that we do here at Jefferson with our core values and our anti-bullying program. When kids learn about self-esteem, it helps them throughout the day and in their lives.
Children should be taught how to be self-aware. If they're aware of themselves and are taught to quieten their mind, they'll be peaceful, and ultimately peace will only be created by those who are peaceful. Otherwise, we have angry peace activists, and that's an oxymoron.
As an organization, we work to eliminate the underlying cause of hunger, illiteracy, by empowering children through reading programs and school supplies. As individuals, we understand our clients are people with their own stories. We take the time to know each individual. At the St. Francis Food Pantries, we believe that it's in the giving that we receive.
So they can look at our website at stfrancispantries.org. And if people need help or want to volunteer, we'll find out where they live so they can work in their community. Good news for me is Faith is here year after year.
He's so nice to me. That's to feel that I not only can contribute, but made good friends at the pantries.
We share one life. We share one soul. We're all connected to each other. We share one world. When we're good to each other, we are good to the world, we're good to ourselves. Everything is connected, everything is a part of us and of the divine light of spirituality in the world. We have so much capability to do good, to love each other, to be generous to each other. And in this way, the whole world becomes a better place. Amen.
We're all part of one humanity. We're all creatures of the same creation. We share the world, and I represent the 1.6 billion Muslims who are peaceful, and there's only a handful of us that are the troublemakers. And for us to come together here in Times Square, which is a microcosm of the entire world, and to declare peace, I think this peace will resonate, and I hope it will have a ripple effect in the world.
You have gifts that I don't have, and I have gifts that you don't have.
It's already begun. Now is the time that we help the world.
15 of whom are dying every minute from hunger and disease, melting so much faster than scientists had expected. The world spends $2 million per minute on militarism and war.
It's time for a shift. We together can make a major change, the kind of change that we must see. Now is the time for we.
Now is the time for we, the world.
Since 1991, the Captain Planet Foundation has been funding and supporting hands-on environmental projects designed to encourage, inspire, and empower children and youth around the world as they work individually and collectively creating environmental solutions in their homes, schools, and communities. This year, CPF will directly fund its millionth child.
vision of Achilles can be boiled down to one word, and that is achievement. The whole goal of Achilles is that people's lives can be changed by having the opportunity to achieve.
Peace means everything to me. That is what it represents, humanity in a way, and to the extent that we are able to coexist peacefully, that is, to my mind, what human living is all about. Living in peace and harmony and tranquility. That is what it represents for me.
It's a really brilliant question, I have to tell you. Peace to me means where all people can actually come together, and whether it's race, religion, whatever your differences may be, but that we can actually come together with the universal form of love. That to me is what peace is.
It means people living in prosperity, people doing the things that they want to do when they want to do them, people being free. That's what peace is all about. It means the absence of controversy, the absence of cruelty. It means a very human existence, way above the animals. It makes us feel that we are human. And as a Christian, I would say I'm in the image of God.
Without peace, there is no development.
My name is Erin, Brady, Miss USA, and peace to me is being happy with who you are and happy with the people that are around you.
My name is Yvonne Chaka Chaka, and peace means to me harmony, loving each other, respecting each other, and knowing that we're different yet diverse. That's peace.
My name is Anila Cherian, and peace means everything to me.
My name is Josina Michelle. Peace to me, very difficult to describe, but above everything is not anything tangible. It's something that exists in all of us as human beings, but we all struggle throughout our lives to actually materialize it, to stand for it, and to ensure that we live by it. But it's difficult to describe. I think we need to feel it and ensure that all human beings do.
My name is Zinzi Mandela Mushajwa, the youngest daughter of Nelson and Winnie Mandela, both of whom have paid a supreme price for the cause of humanity. And of course, with peace, that the world will be a better place to live in.
30 years ago, when I wrote a song called Africa, I never imagined the journey would take me to right where I'm standing here right now in this place. But it's a journey that started much earlier than that for me. When I was about 5 years old, I saw my first UNICEF commercial on TV. And that's where I witnessed poverty and hunger for the first time in a place very far away called Africa.
Mira has supported in the construction of this first floor. The flooring that you see has been done by Mira and Vikram Gandhi, and so they have been very good to us. Since then, they have been supporting us a lot.
It started just as coming to help with tiles and some money, and now it's a big part of our India projects. It's one among 16 Supranath projects that the Giving Back Foundation is currently taken on.
Here
Let's create peace and celebrate world peace. I bring this message from New York and from India.
You know, it's really important to focus on good news and not bad news. And it's also important to realize that despite all races, religions, everything, we're all one. You know, we're all one family here. This is one planet, you know, one race, one heart.
That's where you have peace. You know what? Mother Teresa said it. I have a card from her, and I will share it with you.
Go ahead. Beautiful.
It was on my show, obviously 15, 20 years ago. But I want you to see this because it's absolutely relevant to what you're doing. Let me find this card. I had it laminated. Now read what Mother Teresa said right here.
Okay. The fruit of silence is prayer. The fruit of prayer is faith. The fruit of faith is love. The fruit of love is service. The fruit of service is peace.